Hey everyone, my name is Caitlin, and in this video, I'm going to take you through a number of exciting updates we've made to the Achieve Client app. Let's get started. So I'm logged in as a client, and the business that I'm logged into has multiple locations. The first improvement that I want to show you is for class bookings with businesses that have more than one location. I'll select my Classes tab, and then I'll choose a class that I want to book myself into. I'll take a look at what's available today, and I'll choose this beginner stretching and breathing class. So the location of the class is displayed here on the booking screen. So now even if the class is taking place at another location of this business that I also visit, the information is displayed right here when I go to make that booking. Next up, I'm going to take us to the Store tab. So I'll close out of this booking flow and we'll select the Store tab. So there are a number of changes to the Store tab that I'm going to take you through, starting off with right at the very top where it says All Items. So we've redesigned our category selector, so clients no longer have to scroll horizontally or back and forth left to right to take a look at your store categories. To filter by category, simply tap the menu at the top, and then you can go ahead and check off the categories that you want to be included in your search. So maybe today I'll say products. You can go ahead and hit apply, and then that will load and you'll be able to see all of the products or whatever other category you've selected for your search. Within your categories, or when you're looking at the list of all of your items, we've got our search box up at the top. And now when you search for something specific in the store that doesn't exist, maybe a deluxe water bottle, you'll see now that there's a message that says no available item. So it's really easy to tell if what you're searching for is actually not available in the store. A couple of other things to note on this page is when the inventory of an item is 0, there's now a message here that says out of stock so that clients can't add the item that's out of stock to their cart. And finally, if the business doesn't have merchant processing set up, the client will be unable to add any items to their cart from here. If they try, they'll see a pop-up that asks them to contact the studio to make a purchase. Next up, I'm going to open the item details screen, which I can get to just by tapping on any item from this list. So on this page, we have a couple of options at the bottom. You can go ahead and you can add this item to your cart, which will allow you to keep shopping after, or you can now tap on Buy Now. This will add the item to your cart and will also take you right to the checkout screen to complete your purchase. Another thing to note with the item details screen is that if you have, for example, a shirt like we have here with multiple size options configured and one of those sizes is out of stock, the client will not be able to add that specific size to their cart or use the Buy Now button. But if other sizes are in stock, they can still purchase those. So my option here is medium. We can see it's available because I can add it to my cart or use Buy Now. But if I select large, it's out of stock. Those buttons are now grayed out and we're not able to actually use them. Next up, I'm gonna go back to my store items list and I'm gonna add a couple things to my shopping cart so that we can take a look at what that looks like. So now that I've got items in my shopping cart, I can simply tap on it in the top right corner to be able to see my list of items that I wanna purchase today. And the first thing here that I want to note is about discount codes. So when a client has a discount code, they can enter it at checkout just like before. So if I go ahead here and I go to checkout, I've still got my option here to apply a discount code, which I'm going to do today. So now that my discount code has been added, one of the improvements that we have added with this release is the ability for the client to actually remove the discount code. So if it's one that they don't want to use, maybe it was entered mistakenly, they can go ahead and just tap on the little X beside the discount code box, and that will go ahead and remove that discount code and the associated discount from the cart. I'm going to go back to the shopping cart just by hitting the back button and then selecting my cart. Another thing that clients can do now is they can tap the 3-dot icon beside any item to edit the quantity. So if they want to purchase more than one or reduce the quantity that they've added, they can do that here, or they can entirely remove the item from their cart. So say I wanted maybe 2 of these DVDs, I can go ahead and just select the quantity from the drop-down list here and hit save. I'm going to go back to our store so that I can see all of my tabs along the bottom. And then I want to show you a couple of things on the My Profile tab. So let's go ahead and navigate there in the bottom right-hand corner. Just a quick note while we're here, I do also want to let you know that we redesigned the contracts and waivers screens. So they look much more like the rest of the app, but everything still works exactly the same as it did before for your contracts and waivers. Now on the My Profile tab, there are a few different things that I'm going to take you through. First up being when the client goes to edit their profile. So I'm going to select Edit Profile. And the big thing here to note is the addition of a save button at the bottom. So previously we didn't have this button at all. The information on this page that was changed would still save, but this button is nice because it just adds some peace of mind for the client and they know for a fact that their information is going to save, even though it did previously. Going back to our My Profile page, we also redesigned the alerts page to align with the design of the rest of the app. And there's also something new that you can do here. So if this profile has alerts for anything related to the transformation log, maybe balance due or payment alerts, you'll see a little arrow here. And whoever's using the app with these alerts can tap on any of those messages for transformation log, balance due, and payment alerts, and they'll be taken to the appropriate page to address those alerts. Finally, I'll go back one more time. And in settings, we also did a redesign here to match the other pages of the app. There have also been a couple of small wording changes. So we changed social media to social media connections, but all of the functionality on this page is going to remain the same. So that covers this release's updates for the Achieve Client app. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.